Hello and welcome to Scott Bryson Beyond the Service. Been saving this one for a few days. I wanted to do some shorts on it, and for whatever reason, I just decided to hold off, but I'm going to do it in a podcast format. So if you watch me and you like me, maybe you don't like me, maybe you watch me for some strange reason and you don't like me. I don't do that. I don't watch people that I don't like, but I know some people do, whatever. I don't, either way, I don't shy away from the facts, and I don't shy away from my opinions. Now, I'm not quite as what's the word I want to use? I don't know. I'm no Candace Owens. I don't quite go that far. I'm no Nick Fuentes. I'm not, I'm not out there to stir the pot. Not to say that they are. He might be. I don't think she is. I think she's actually searching for the truth, which is what I'm searching for. Of course, I've already found the truth. The truth is Jesus. Bam. You're welcome. But in terms of daily life, what's happening in the news, geopolitical things, the economy, health and safety, all the things. That's it. I mean, I want to speak truth to power. I'm going to call balls and strikes on here. Like it or leave it. That's the way it's going to be. So, with all that said, today's topic is the Muslim takeover of our major cities and our cabinet members. Well, yeah, I guess not cabinet members, but Congress and mayors and city council people and all these things. And listen, I want to be very careful how I talk about this because, I know there are plenty of Muslims out there that are good people. I know they are. There are people that purport to be Christians that aren't necessarily we're all flawed. We're all sinners. I don't care what your race is. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. And by the way, there's only two genders. Let's don't get that twisted. But regardless of your faith or whatever you claim to be your faith, you're a sinner just like I am, and we're all fallen. So I get that. But I think what I struggle with is the Muslim population, by and large, the people that are running for office, they're the extremists. It's not your run of the mill. Hey, I'm just trying to live my life. Yeah, I'm a Muslim, but I'm just trying to live my life. I have a family. I'm going to the job and getting a paycheck. I'm going to the grocery store. My kids play on your kid's soccer team. I'm in it to win it for me and my family. That's it. Those aren't the people that's running for office. They're not the problem. Now, I emphatically disagree with their religion and their thoughts and their beliefs. I am a Christian, so I believe in Jesus. I disagree with the Jews. I disagree with atheists. I disagree with anybody but a Christian in terms of my faith. But that's one thing. But this extreme push that the left and these Muslim extremists who are running for office and winning, by the way, are here to take over. They're here to take over. They're not playing nice in the sandbox. Why do you think Christians are persecuted all the time? Well, first of all, the real reason is because we worship the real God, the one and only true King Jesus. That's why. The enemy hates him because he knows he's real. Number one. Number two, we don't fight back. We're passive. And I have my opinions on that. I don't think we should be as passive as we are, although it's hard to articulate because Jesus had turned the other cheek. So it's tough. But that's a topic for a different day. The point today is the Muslims that are running for office, these extreme dudes and ladies, they have an agenda, and it's called Sharia law. It's called turning the West into a Muslim religion. And if you're not down with that, then you're out. You're a problem. And I personally don't think you should be able to run for public office if you're not from here. Now, there are some people that were born here that are Muslim. That's fine. Do your thing. I can disagree with that. I can dislike it. I can't really stop it. I can't stop any of it right now. But I think there should be some laws or something passed that, you have to be, for the president, you have to be an American citizen, although there may or may not have been one that was not. And he was not. He is not. Was not, is not. No, that man was born in Kenya. Oh, the rabbit holes my brain is going down this morning. Golly, I can't get started on that one today. I'm pushed for time. But I will say that you have to be careful what you wish for and what you vote for because, like the left loves to say, elections have consequences. Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. You're such a thanks, John Madden. I'm like, what's his name? Zoran Mamdani, bro. He's fixing to put you ding dongs that are still living in New York. You're getting ready to get put on lockdown. You're on notice, pal. It's over. Now, I don't know if he's going to do this or not, but I'm guessing he's going to at some point ban cigarettes, alcohol, all forms of tobacco. I mean, and you guys asked for it. You asked for it. You're giving him money hand over fist. Here's the problem. What's going to happen is once some of you people on the left wake up, it's going to be too late. Because here's the problem. As conservatives, we're fighting both of it. We're fighting the woke mob. Charlie Kirk said this great. Now, obviously, I've been saying this thing for a few years too, but I didn't have the voice Charlie Kirk did. He's on a big platform. And I'm like, yes, he's right. And I pretty much agreed with, I would say I agree with 99% of what Charlie had to say. Maybe not 100 because he's a human being. I mean, I feel like I agree to a lot of what he said. But he's preaching it from the rooftops, and I've been screaming it in my little circles, right? Like it's a takeover. You got the woke mob, the left, not liberals. First of all, I used to joke around and call people liberals. I used to love to call my wife a liberal. She would be aggravating me. Like, you're a liberal. Well, can't say that anymore because honestly, liberals aren't even really the problem. It's the left. The doggone left is the problem. So this microphone's in the middle. You've got left and right. Not that far apart. You know, conservatives, liberals, most of my friends that I worked with that were Democrats, well, they're liberal. I'm a Republican. I don't even think I'm a Republican anymore. I know I've said that before. I'm a conservative. I'm a Christian who's a conservative. I have friends of mine that are Christians that are liberal or Democrats. That's fine. They're a little bit more liberal. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Now, for me, the deciding factor, the reason I can't be a Democrat is the abortion topic. I'm pro-life. They're pro-death. They call it pro-choice, which is really pro-abortion, but that doesn't sound nice either, so they say. And pro-death sounds really bad. So they said, we're pro-choice. I don't think that's what it really is. But anyway, again, topic for a different day. The point is, as Christians or as let's just say you're a conservative. You're not even a Christian. You're agnostic, whatever, but you're a Christian. You're a conservative. Because you like money and you like independence and you believe in small government and all the things. So you're a conservative. Well, you're fighting this monster. It's a two-headed monster, probably more than that. You've got the woke left crazy lunatics like AOC and those ding-dongs. And then you've got the Islam faith religion that's trying to push Sharia law on America. And I mean, it started in Dearborn, Michigan is my best guess from what I've researched and looked at over the years. It's like, I think that town is like 55% Muslim now. Ooh, you know, all these mayors and these city councilmen and these, it's like I did a podcast on this before. At least I think I did. If bullets don't work, because I mean, that's the thing they do too. Some of them, the terrorist people, if bullets don't work, then, you know, we're going to get you at the ballot box is what they said. I mean, you can go to the mighty YouTube machine and look it up. There's videos all over the place. Instagram, X, Google, whatever search engine you use. Look it up. There's all kinds of evidence out there where these people are saying. Don't take my word for it. I'm just regurgitating what they said. You know, it's funny to me how people like me and you, if you're like-minded like me, we don't have any rights or privileges, although they say we have white privilege. I sure would like to know what the heck that is. Now, I was a Secret Service agent for 25 years, and I was told no 87 times before I got promoted. And anybody keeping score at home, that's 9 years. I was trying to get promoted for 9 long years. I mean, I don't have any problem saying that because it is what it is. It's the truth. It's what happened. Maybe I wasn't qualified for some of those positions. Maybe I got beat out for DEI purposes. We'll never know. But the point is, like, if white privilege is a thing, how come I couldn't get promoted? I know people that got promoted the first time they tried, and they don't look like me, and they don't stand up to go to the bathroom. I mean, there's just a difference. I'm sorry. The truth hurts sometimes, and the truth is ugly. But guess what? The truth is always the truth. 2 plus 2 will never be 5. So some of these people, got it for different reasons. Some were qualified for sure, but some had different things. Anyway, the point I'm making is, I'm sorry, my brain's going like 6 directions right now. I don't want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is if this white privilege thing is a thing, which I don't think it is, how come I have to pay property tax? How come I have to pay income tax? How come I have to do all the things that everybody else has to do? How come I have to get them to go to work? How come I don't just get a check in the mailbox? Well, I'm a white dude. I'm just give me a check. I'm good. No, I drag my sorry ass out of the bed early in the morning and go to work, and I work an 8-hour shift, and then I come home and I do podcasts and I do all these different things, and I do my pink chores and I do my blue chores. If you don't know what that is, pink chores are typically what the women do, and the blue chores are typically what the men do. I kind of do them all, but I don't really mind. I enjoy doing it. It doesn't bother me at all. I do a lot of sitting, so any chance I get to move around, I'm fine with it. Doesn't matter. But I'm a busy guy. I'm doing a lot of things. But my point is, if I had so much privilege, why don't I just wake up every day and go in here and drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee and watch SportsCenter? I have to work. I have to pay bills. I have things to do. Anyway, the point is this. We all have our role. We all have our lot in life, if you will. But we have got to unite, because I'm telling you right now, people like me who are technically in the majority in terms of, just populace, we're in the minority. Like a heterosexual white dude who's over 40 and may or may not be a Christian or may or may not be a conservative, man, we're held down. We just are. It's hard. It's hard. But you don't see us crying about it. I'm talking about it right now. I might catch some hate for it, like, oh, crybaby, whatever, dude. I should be able to speak. I should be able to talk about these things. It's true. It's real. If you don't like it, that's your own business. Whatever. Enough about that. The point is, we have got to be prepared for what's coming, because we are fighting. When I say we, I mean conservatives, especially like white dudes, for the toxic masculinity. Remember that crap? What a bunch of idiots that was. They're trying to emasculate the entire population for lots of reasons. So we're fighting feminism, which, of course, you're all in on feminism until you don't like Title IX. Sorry, this podcast is covering a lot of topics, and it's like we're doing a blitz right now. Hey, Title IX's a real thing, jackass. Get your head out of your butt. Sorry, my wife's going to be mad at me. I've said a couple curse words on this one. My bad. But it's like, get with the program. You want it this way and until you want it that way. Just like I heard, who was saying this yesterday? It was really good. What was her name? Jean-Pierre, whatever the chick was that was the press secretary for Biden. She was talking about, well, I'm a black lesbian. I'm a black lesbian. I'm a black lesbian. And then when everybody else started saying, oh, she's a black lesbian, she's like, stop saying that. Like, well, you were so proud of that until you weren't, until it got on your nerves. Like Meghan Markle or whatever her name is. I want to be a princess. I want to be famous. I don't want to be a princess. I don't want to be famous. Dude, you can't have it both ways. Fame and all that crap's not as good as it looks like. It's overrated if you ask me. Certainly money doesn't make you happy. It just doesn't. Look at all the people in Hollywood that are miserable. They're good-looking people, men and women. They're nice-looking people. They have tons of money, and they're miserable. No thanks. I'm good living. I'm good having a face for radio, and I'm good living out here in the woods. Just leave me alone. That's the problem, and that's the point of this whole podcast. I can't be freaking left alone. These jacklegs come out here on my property. I've got a power line running through my property. They just tear up my yard because of the right of way. Then they leave the trees down and they jack up my grass, and then they charge me out the nose for my property tax. And then they're just supposed to say, you take it and you like it. You're gonna not only take it, you're gonna like it. I mean, I just want to be left alone. I can't even be left alone by the county or the power company. Now I got to worry about the left mob trying to cancel me because I'm counterculture to what they like. You know, I'm wrong. If we don't agree, you're wrong. No, we just disagree. We can disagree. It's okay. It's called civil discourse. But if I disagree with you, I'm wrong. I saw one Yahoo on here a while ago, some TikTok little turd. He was saying, if you're a Republican, I'm gonna kill you. Well, good luck with that, pal, because most of us carry these things. And by the way, this bad boy's been made safe. Okay, this is my little Glock 48. I love this thing. Single stack, 10+1. I carry this sucker with me everywhere I go. Be advised, most people do. Most people like me that love the Second Amendment carry things like this with them everywhere they go. So good luck to you, chump. I forget that turd's name. Some little beta dude. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. The point is, we have a two-headed monster. We're fighting. People like me are fighting the push from the left. And now we've got this attack, and that's what it is. Although it's kind of like a Cold War, let's be honest. And it's from the Muslims. And these idiot Antifa types, they think they're on the same side. They're not on your side, pal. They're not on your side. The Muslims are not down with your woke culture. They're not down with homosexuality. I'm not either, but they'll kill you for it. Try being gay in Saudi Arabia or pick any Muslim country, Africa, anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the Middle East. They'll throw you off of a building. They'll cut your head off. They'll burn you. They'll stone you. They'll drown you. I mean, you guys, like, what is it? Trans for Palestine? You'd last about 10 minutes over there if you dressed like that and acted like that. If you didn't try to blend in and just like go with the flow, you're done. It's going to be too late when these people wake up, these left-wing lunatics, and they're going to be like, but what happened? I'm so confused. No, you're what happened. You helped ruin this country. It's a takeover. Sharia law is a problem. And I want to be very clear. In terms of my religion, I am a God-fearing, Jesus-loving Christian man who's flawed, who's sinned, who has been redeemed by grace. We all deserve hell, but those of us who have been saved by grace are going to receive our reward that we don't deserve and go to heaven, and I'm so thankful for that. I wish my Jewish brothers and sisters would come on, wake up. And I don't want anybody going to hell. I just don't. I don't want people going to hell, but some people are going to end up there, unfortunately. And here's the thing. In the meantime, we know how the story ends, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. So please, if you're like-minded with me, don't put your head in the sand. Come on, we've got to fight back. And I don't know what that looks like. I'm not calling for violence. So like, hey, YouTube fact checkers, I'm not calling for violence. I'm just saying we have to, metaphorically fight back. We have to push back. Ilhan Omar and Presley and all these people, they go in there and raise Cain. I can't. I don't want to raise Cain anyway. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. Like, you're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind. What I'm simply saying is, just leave me the heck alone. Leave me alone. Don't come up here forcing your agenda on me, because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to end well. If these people keep pushing and pushing and pushing, people have a breaking point, and we're in the majority right now. Right now, we're in the majority. So wake up, patriots. Men and women, wake up. These churches, you pastors, you need to be preaching the gospel. My preacher preaches the gospel. I don't go to church unless I get a gospel preacher. I'm not playing no TED Talk. That's out. Would I like to walk out there and feel good about myself sometimes? Yeah, it would be cool. Like, good job, you're a good guy. No, I'm actually not a good guy. I'm a sinner of epic proportion who's been saved by grace. And hopefully everybody sitting in that congregation has been. I'm sure there's probably some people in there who haven't been yet. I hope they come around. I hope you come around if you're not. But that's all that really matters is what's coming next. What's coming next is forever. It's eternity. You're either going to go to heaven or you're going to go to hell. And even though there's some really bad people in this world, I wish they would get right with the Lord and get saved and go to heaven, because you have no idea what's waiting on you. I don't even know. I mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But in the meantime, I know it's going to get bad. And if you're a Christian, you better stand up and you better draw a line in the sand. And if you're a conservative who's not a Christian, you better look into it. Invest in a Bible. Go to Walmart and get a Bible. Read the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's where I would start. Start in John. Go to Revelation. Go to James. James is a good book. Oh, man. Read Daniel. Read Ezekiel. Read Isaiah, Old Testament. Still relevant. Hey, do yourself a favor. Carry one of these with you. Carry one of those with you everywhere you go. Keep your head on a swivel. Love you. Mean it.